Embark continues to cook, and today is no different. We just got an absolutely fantastic update to Arc Raiders today, and we're going to be going through all of this. And there's one thing in particular that I think you guys will be happy for, something that the community has been absolutely begging Embark to include in the game, and that includes something having to do with the rubber duck. So let's get into everything that is going on here today. Attention Raiders, another week, another update. Cogs turn fast in the Rust Belt. We're rolling out the 1.3 update packed with combat tuning, looking at you, Mr. Venator pistol, some exploit and bug fixes, as well as a ridiculous new feature. This is pretty awesome, guys. The fact that Embark continues to listen to their community the way that they are shows that this game is already on the path to long-term success. And I'm looking at you, Activision, with Call of Duty and stuff. You guys could probably learn a thing or two from Embark, okay? Raiders, it's been a week since we stepped into Stellamontis. We have some updates from Speranza with bug fixes, balance changes, and a little surprise. This is just amazing, man. They didn't have to do this, what they just did today in this update, but they absolutely did, and it is phenomenal. So balance changes, items, deadline, so they increase the buy value, so there's a lot of this type of stuff. A lot of the buy values for different things have been decreased, increased, depending on what it is. Some things are a little bit more expensive now, some things are cheaper, yada yada yada. Venator dev note: the fully upgraded Venator has been overperforming recently, capable of outgunning full squads using close range weapons. We're retuning the fire rate gain from updates to pull down the pacing a bit while still keeping its damage and accuracy intact. This should encourage players to take some more time with their shots rather than mag dumping the first poor soul they encounter. The community also rightfully pointed out that the weight of the Venator was inconsistent with the weights of our other pistols, so we've corrected that as well. So they reduced the fire rate gain from upgrades from, you can see the values here, the different percentages, and then they increased the weight from 2 to 5. So explosive damage, dev note, we noticed that explosives dealt damage to more parts at once than intended, allowing weapons like the Hullcracker to kill larger drones too quickly. We've adjusted explosives damage to make it more consistent across the board, and we've rebalanced the damage of the Hullcracker to account for that change. This will require Hullcracker shots to need a bit more precision while still dealing good damage to the targeted spot. I think this is a good change here. I don't know if this was a super necessary change, but I understand why they're doing this. So, content and bug fixes. Arc fixed a bug where Arc could call down reinforcements outside the map. Didn't know that was even possible. The Shredder. Oh man, let's see what they did with the Shredder, because the Shredder is an absolutely terrifying Arc addition to this game. Shredder will now detect and move more reliably toward lure grenades. Shredder movement and handling updated, slightly reduced turn speed, improved braking, stiffer suspension, and more consistent reactions to impacts for steadier behavior in combat. Improved Shredder navigation to prevent it from getting stuck in corners when moving toward the player. So it's still terrifying. They didn't really fix any of that, but it is actually... Honestly, this might actually make it even more scary, to be honest, but I'm totally okay with that. The fact that Shredder is an arc that appears just on Stellamontis, and it's just a terrifying thing you have to deal with while down below is totally okay, in my opinion. So audio reduced volume attenuation for explosive, tinnitus, and concussion effects to improve clarity. Maps, they changed some of the things in the maps. Barricades can no longer be placed overlapping your character, preventing clipping through walls and access to locked rooms. So this was, something that people were kind of exploiting. There's also another exploit in the game right now that I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if they didn't fix it here. But basically, you can literally go through doors, locked doors, into, secret rooms and stuff that you usually need a key for. Fix an issue where players could enter the wall near the launch tower ramp on Spaceport, preventing unfair ambushes. Fix an issue where players could access the locked room on the control tower without a key. That's probably what this is referring to, but it's definitely not that. There are definitely other doors where you can do that, too. So, Embark, I know that I saw someone did that over in the annex room as well, the locked room in the annex room. I saw people doing that as well. So Blue Gate fixed railing props on Blue Gate that mistakenly blocked bullets. Shots now pass through as expected. Salamantis fixed a collision issue on Salamantis near the train station that could cause players to fall through the terrain. Fixed a location in Salamantis train station where players could get stuck. Removed 2 player spawns on Salamantis that were too close to arc spawn areas. Fixed missing visibility collision on walls in the business center area of Salamantis that allowed shots to pass through. And then they have a bunch of miscellaneous things as well. Fix a crash when using Raider voice. Fix a crash that could occur when surrendering after reconnecting to a session. So yeah, so then we have some weapon adjustments as well. Aphelion, which I haven't even gotten yet. Then they did a correction to the Stitcher, corrected player-facing stats for the Stitcher, showing incorrect scaling of reload time across upgraded levels. All of these are really good changes that they brought to the game. A lot of these are very necessary, and I think that this is going to make the game a lot more smooth and fun and balanced and all that. Now we have to talk about the big update for the day. The big update that everyone is absolutely hyped out of their minds for, which all started when this guy posted this. I've collected over 600 rubber ducks, but only 9 of them are visible in my Raider den. Embark, please fix. Look at all these rubber ducks that this guy has right here. All right? But this guy was, you know, he was on a mission, man. He was on a mission, and he reached out to Embark from the internet and said, can you guys please fix this? Can you guys please listen to us and allow us to show all of our rubber ducks? And lo and behold, Embark listened. Arc Raiders devs added a feature to display all your rubber ducks after a player went viral for collecting 600 of them. As you can see in the picture right here, look at all these ducks. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. So they actually listened. They listened to the community once again, and now you can display all of the rubber ducks you want in your room. This is absolutely phenomenal, and I don't know if this was something that was already in the game, but I noticed that you can see a lot more of your typical trinkets that you can find in the game in your room as well, as you can see by the video here. And so I think that this is absolutely fantastic, but the fact that you can see all of these rubber ducks now, like, this is absolutely insane, and something that Embark absolutely did not need to do, but they listened to their community once again, which just shows that they are the GOAT of the devs out there, and it is absolutely fantastic. So, these are a lot of really good changes that they brought to this game, but let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to keep updated with everything that's going on with Arc Raiders. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.